It was time to hit the road, and it was time to head out over to the Sierras, which, if you've been following me, you know it is my absolute favorite place. It just brings me so much peace, so much joy. This particular trip was really quite the adventure and very unexpected. Instead of staying in Yosemite like I normally would, I decided instead to head on over to Mammoth and make that my home base for this trip. So let's get into it. We decided we were on our way. Where are we going to go? We were going to do a hike later in the afternoon, but we decided to go into Bishop, which is a town about 40 minutes from Mammoth, and we were going to go to this museum. And then as we were getting there, I went in to buy some water, and when I came out, my husband kind of looked at me and said, "What would you think if I said, let's go to Death Valley?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's go." So we are in Death Valley now. It's actually 84 degrees, which is not really that hot. It's going to get as high as 108, but let me show you some of the terrain. It's incredible. It just keeps changing. The geology is just changing. It's pretty dramatic, but I'm ready. I've got my UV clothing on, I got my hat, my sunscreen, but I'm going to show you how beautiful it looks. You can see we're actually going to get down like way down there, and whoa, it's kind of windy. We're gonna get down as far as there, which is supposed to be the lowest. We went to the visitor center and talked to some of the rangers, and she pointed us in this direction and said we wanted to go to the lowest point in North America, and that's where we're headed. So let's keep on going. Now going to we're almost there, the lowest point in North America. We are now below sea level, I believe. Let me show you how hot it is. Look at that, 112. But I've been in hotter in Southern California, in LA, 122. So we made it. This is 282 feet below sea level, and I thought it was the lowest point in northern or in North America, but it's actually, according to my husband, in the world, the lowest point. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's hot, but there's a breeze. But I think that's really deceptive because you think that you're okay, but you're not. But check this out. I mean, you can see for miles. And then check this out. Well, let me get this sign. See, 282 feet below sea level. This has been a really relaxing day. It's just so beautiful. It's amazing. I mean, I know I keep saying this, but it's amazing how the terrain just keeps changing. Probably every 10 miles it'll change. It's beautiful. I was really bummed that I didn't get good footage, but this is the artist's palette, and this mountain range is incredible. Do not miss it. It is absolutely beautiful. I got my sun hat on. I'm ready for the day. I'm in the parking lot. That's why it looks like it's nighttime, but it's not. My husband forgot his sunglasses, so we're in the parking lot of the lodge, and we're getting ready to go to breakfast. And my husband is already feeling really, really sick with the altitude. He's very sensitive to it. I knew this was going to happen, but once in a while, he's okay, but not today. So I feel bad for him because this means a lot to him, and to be down for a few hours, I know it really weighs on him. So anyway, I think he might need just to eat breakfast, both of us. And then I think once he eats breakfast, he might feel a little better. This lighting is really horrible. Anyway, I think he'll feel better once he eats a little breakfast. It's breakfast time this morning, and we're here at a little bagel place, nothing fancy, because we're going to hit Tioga this morning. So it's about 7 o'clock. It's not too early. We're actually late, but we were really tired from yesterday's trip to Death Valley. It was definitely worth it, but I would say probably we underestimated the impact of the heat and just, driving. It was quite a drive, but it was a lot of fun, as you saw in the footage earlier. But today the plan really is to take it easy. I guess we're going to head up to Tioga, which is the backcountry in Yosemite for those that don't know, and we're going to I definitely want to make sure that I'm actually doing an actual hike versus just kind of walking. And I think other than that, we'll just let the day kind of unfold as it's gonna happen. So, gonna have breakfast. Got my fresh squeezed orange juice. I got an egg bagel coming up, and it's beautiful this morning. It is so beautiful here. So here's the trail we're going to do today, Cathedral Lakes. It's 3.4 miles, but we had to walk about a mile to get to the lot. So today's going to be hard. I don't really consider this hike, Cathedral Lakes, to be really hard. You get to see the cathedral peaks. I don't consider it to be really hard. It's considered moderate, but the hardest part is just really getting up to the peak, which is probably about a mile, but you gain a lot of elevation quickly. And then it levels out, and then it's pretty mild, but I'm just not in shape. So this is going to hurt, but it's also going to be humbling, and hopefully it's going to motivate me to get back in shape. There's nothing like Mother Nature keeping it real. So here we go. That was really hard, but not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I'm not in great shape, but even when I'm not in great shape, I have pretty good stamina when I need to have it. So I was really proud of myself for getting up there, but it is so beautiful here. I mean, it never does it justice, honestly. It just doesn't. But it's beautiful. This is the awe-inspiring part. This is where my peace comes. Let me show you this. This is it's so beautiful. Check that out. There's still a little bit of snow. We're at 8,000 feet of elevation. Yeah, we're at 8,000 feet, so pretty high up. Look at all these. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? I mean, and I don't even think... Oh, my shadow's getting in the way. That's so pretty. But it doesn't do it justice. It just does not. We made it. It's time for lunch. Here's my lunch. It's a pita with some ham and some turkey and some jack cheese. And I feel pretty good, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I'm tired, but I'm not... I've been in positions where I've been tired, but I've been emotionally, mentally spent, drained at this point before the turnaround. So I'm not feeling that way at this point. I just feel tired, but we're going to take a rest, eat lunch. But let me show you the lakes. These here are known as the Cathedral Peaks. That's Cathedral. I don't remember what that one was, but and then there's that one's Tenor, I think. But anyway, it's just a really cool place to hang out, and it's obviously very stunning and beautiful. There's a meadow out there. I don't know if I can't see if it's capturing it correctly because it's kind of bright out here, but you're not allowed to walk on that for obvious reasons. So hopefully people aren't doing that. It's time to go back. We had lunch. And I don't, as much as I really want to sit here for a much longer time, we've only been here probably maybe 20 minutes, but as much as I'd like to hang out here, it's not really advisable. Well, at least not for me, just because I start to get really, my muscles start to kind of relax too much, or sometimes I start cramping, but it's just best to keep moving. And the way that I see it, the sooner we complete the hike, we can hang out at Olmsted Point and just sit and rot in our lounge chairs, looking at Half Dome. So, yeah, so far it's been a really fun hike, really fun. So, time to head on out.